hold on.
What do you mean, hold on? I started.
I just realized Penta said he wanted to be the fucking champion, but he didn't even come out at the main event.
You could have switched the notes when not mentioned it, and no one would have noticed. And I just want you to know that.
Whatever, man.
All
This is how
right. Well,
quick
anyway,
we are. Is whether we're starting this with already being stupid.
that's how cooked you are.
Hey,
No,
whatever.
you're saying we. This ain't a we thing. This is a you.
We'll get to everything right now. But first of all, my name is Vincent.
Yeah. First of all, welcome to Wrassle Graps. Then he's Vincent, and I'm Chris. Welcome to the show. We watched. We made the choice to watch AAA Worlds Collide, the one that happened yesterday. Didn't watch it live, which turned out to be a mistake because he got hit with ads, and I somehow didn't. While not
You got a
having YouTube
premium
Premium,
user.
I don't have Premium.
Stop using premium. Making me look bad.
I've been receiving these allegations all night long. It's been rough, but I dealt with it.
Making me look bad.
You're making yourself look bad.
No, man, I got 10 Winn-Dixie ads. What do you want?
That sounds like a you problem.
No, it's like a WWE prop.
Fair enough. I can
Too
accept that.
Yeah.
So the show
If you're telling me
starts.
they can't get away with not having ads on the video,
Oh, they did it for me. I know why they didn't do it for you.
yeah, maybe they hate me, specifically.
Well, you know why.
And I don't know why. Why does it have beef for?
Well, you know why.
Whatever.
Anyway, show starts with the. Is this the Mexican
The man of
national
the
anthem?
hour. Oh, yeah, we started off with the national anthems of Mexico and America.
Okay, so it was.
Yeah,
I'm glad you remember that happened because you make it seem like I think Penta's theme song is the Mexican national anthem.
yeah. I mean, Pence's
That's
theme
not the
song is
case.
cool. It's just not the national anthem.
That's not the case. They did start with the actual anthems, and then Penta came out afterwards.
He comes out fully clothed, not in his ring gear, of course, and not butt ass naked as well. And he
Unfortunately for
says,
some people, yeah.
"Welcome to the show. This is great. Blah blah. I'm coming after the Mega Championship."
And then you don't see him for the rest of the night, even though there's a mega championship match on the show.
I just realized he didn't even show up at all.
He didn't say when. He just said, "I'm gonna do it at some point."
Yeah. So I mean, we'll look out for that, I guess.
So that happens. There's really no need to advertise that. That could have easily been a backstage promo, but whatever.
Yeah, I get it. It's like AJ Styles appearing at TNA or whatever, but it's a little better, I guess.
And about 20 to 25 minutes into the show, we finally get to our first match. It is the Parker's team, because I don't remember the rest of their names. Unfortunately, I did not take the notes well. Versus Team LWO.
Yes, Mascarita is one I remember.
Oh yeah, he was on La Parker's team. I think Octagon and Laredo Kid.
Octagon
Also.
Jr. was there. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Octagon Jr. and Laredo Kid. They went up
Right,
against
that's
the
the team.
LWO, which was Cruz Del Toro, Joaquin Wild. Who
And the
else?
rest of the LWO boys.
No, come on, I know them.
I wrote it down, but I don't see it anywhere.
Is it Escuro Negro? Wasn't
And he was in the match too, I think. Yeah.
many? Is there a tall one, or is it just the mini one?
They didn't see the Rod was there.
Yeah, him. But is there also a tall version, or is it just the mini one?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, they were in the match. It was very fun, very sloppy, but very fun.
Yeah, it was a very fun open. I think this is a good opener. I mean, looking back at the card, this was really fun.
It was, I would have kept everything the way it was. I would have removed one match on the show. We'll get to it. But
Yeah,
the
one of the
rest of the show
matches
is
was
pretty
kind of iffy. I would not have done that one.
good. It's a good opener, very fun match, and the faces win to kick off the show.
Yeah, some great spots. Mascarita was going crazy in there. Parker was dancing. They were doing a lot of high spots because it was a big tag team match. Some would say all-star. They wanted to see that. It was very
Yeah,
good.
some other companies they would say that.
Yeah. And Masquerita picks up the W for his team.
Moving right along, we get to the Rey Mysterio promo where we find out that he's going to raise the hand of the winner of the match in the main event.
Yeah, because
And
Dom's like, hey, whoever wins this match, oh, it's gonna be me. You know what I mean? You're gonna raise their hand, and Ray say, yeah, sure, I guess I'll do that.
handshake deals, everyone knows legally binding. And then Rey Mysterio leaves. Dom is
And
still
then
there.
he says Finn is his stepdad.
He does. He says, "Hi, stepdad," to Finn. And Finn's like, "Ah, you got it tonight." And then he says to the ring announcer or the backstage interviewer, that is his wife. Let's get going. And she says, okay.
Okay.
Moving on, we get to Fabi Apache versus Natalia, but not Natalia, Natty Natalia. So there is a difference.
Yeah, it's just a different Natalia. It's low key legend or whatever her name is.
That's what they call her. She came out with her four friends,
Her
home,
homies, yeah.
the
She got the
homies. Like,
homies. She dapped them all up at the and then went to the ring. Yeah.
she did, and then they had a match. It was about 10 minutes. It was all right. Natty won. She's the new number one contender to the women's championship over there.
Still seems to be some anger though, because they started a fight afterwards.
They did because Natalia won by roll up.
Yeah, so I guess that's gonna continue, or maybe not. Maybe they're just angry.
But the show looked very good on paper. It was fine overall. It was very good on paper.
Right, right, right. It looked a little better in our minds than it did when we watched.
And you know what? That's how we got into the situation. We looked at the shows that happened this week. We said which looks the most interesting. We said this was it. And you know what? Didn't work
I
out.
guess
It happens.
we were correct, but I think that it was just a bit long and kind of boring sometimes.
There's some stuff you could have removed. It could have been like 2 hours, and it would have been a much better show for it. It didn't need to
Right.
be almost 3 hours, but it was. And we'll get to the
Yeah.
reason why. But let's first talk about the WrestleMania 43 video package they showed, which was a
Well, they
very
did
big
like a
mistake.
WrestleMania next year, which is gonna be in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is
And
where
then
they
they
showed.
showed,
But they didn't
then
show they didn't do the crowd audio for that one, by the way.
no, but they did the crowd audio for the WrestleMania 43 one, which was met to very loud boos and
Like,
chants of "You sold out."
why did they do that? Like, why would they allow that to happen?
I have absolutely no idea why they did that. I don't know if it was planned. I don't know if some guy did it intentionally or if it was a mistake. But people were audibly not happy.
Yeah, they had the audio for that one, which was the loud boos. I feel that's on purpose because they didn't do that for the Las Vegas review
But
or
no one's
the Las
booing Las
Vegas
Vegas.
promotion.
Las Vegas is like, oh, whatever, cool. And then, they say, oh, we're going to go to Saudi Arabia. No one does that except for Saudi Arabia.
They were like, we
And
need
so
to really show people. We need to show that the people are loving this. We gotta have the audio on this
it's the worst mistake they could have made.
because they were not loving this. They were not loving it, McDonald's
They
style.
actually,
They hated it.
yeah, not at all. They actually all hated it, like very audibly.
All of them didn't disliked it. Yes.
They give very quick thoughts on our takes on it. But we also don't love it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good. It's good. I think it's bad.
There's many other countries that deserve the honor of first out of the country WrestleMania, and Saudi Arabia was nowhere near the top of that list. I don't know how
I
this
feel you.
happened.
Nah, they
Besides the money,
basically get WrestleMania all the time, so I'm not really sure why they did it in
they
Saudi
do,
Arabia now. I mean, I guess I do know why, because they get the fucking bag for it. That's why.
they do, they do get that money.
Yeah, they get their money.
Well, I can't. Me personally, I cannot wait for them to ask for the Ultimate Warrior versus Goldberg.
Now they're gonna ask for so many dead people. It's gonna be crazy.
They're gonna ask for so many. They're gonna ask for Hulk Hogan. Do they know about Hulk Hogan?
They're gonna ask for no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say
They're gonna ask for, I don't know, rematch from WrestleMania 1. It's gonna be horrendous.
it. Yeah. Yeah,
This might be the
and
worst WrestleMania of all time. I'm
I
excited.
think the only good thing about it is you might get like a Rock versus a Roman, right? Otherwise, you might not have gotten that. But I don't think that overall it's good. It's very bad.
This is the worst place to do it. It really is. It just is.
I mean, really, I mean, you could have
Have you
picked
seen
something.
how easily the Rock gets blown up? You cannot put him in Saudi Arabia heat. He'll die.
I mean, look, I think that he's going to do it, man. He's going to do it if he's asked.
Yeah, sure.
I think that a lot of people would do it if they're asked. I mean, I feel like Stone Cold might do
Jesus Christ, it's going to be rough.
it. Yeah,
But that's the 2027 problem. For now, let's get back to this show.
it's very
Uh,
far from now.
who knows? Maybe it gets so much flack that they change it.
Maybe.
I don't know if you can back out of the deal at this point, but if you can, I'd find a way to do it.
I don't think there's a way out of that besides a body bag.
No, well, you don't do it in person, you do it over the phone.
Well, they're going to kill you anyway, bro. Allegedly.
No, they may allegedly do that, but allegedly that's why you do it over the phone.
Right? I'm sick. Oh, I can't do it this day, man. I'm going to be sick that day.
Unbelievable. We're all sick, and which is it's a sickness that we only get in the Middle East. That's crazy,
Right? They call it the new COVID-19.
but only in the Middle East. When I come back to America, it's fine. Unbelievable.
Might as well do a lockdown. You know what I mean? You know what I
We'll
mean?
go. We can go anywhere else, just not there. Unbelievable.
You know?
I
I
too
mean,
am sad about this rain check, though. Am I right?
yeah.
Yeah. Then we get to the New Day promo. They're talking about the tag title match they're gonna have next against Pagano and Psycho Clown. They
Grayson
claim
Waller.
Xavier Woods won't wrestle because he's injured because of the Mexican Destroyer, but Grayson Waller says it's because he's scared of clowns. But he's told very quickly not to say that.
The guy head surgery.
God had surgery, did Xavier Woods, and he has a petition to ban the Mexican Destroyer.
Sounds racist, but we're not going to get down that path.
I wouldn't have personally did that. We just ban the Destroyer in general. But hey, that's what happens when you have the name move of the move. It's that.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. I feel like they
Hey,
should just be called the Destroyer.
I think that too. Maybe I am cooked. I'm mincing my words a lot more than I usually.
And they see we're all cooked. We're all cooked. We're all scrambled like eggs.
I'll have it. No, I got there second though.
Yeah, well, whatever. They had this match and it was very long for no reason.
It felt very long. They could have easily shaved some time off of it. The New Day don't win, so it's not like this was a drawn out title match for the sake of new champs. It was just a very long match. It felt. I don't even know if there was a reason for this. I don't even know if they became number one contenders or anything. I think they might just thrown it together, but it was not worth the 20 minutes it had. Even though the Wyatt Six thing happened at the end, where they jumped both Pagano and Psycho Clown. I would have just not had this on the show in general.
Yeah, I mean, look, the clowns won the match though, and there was an actual. They made it even longer because they had the Wyatt Six come out afterwards.
Yeah, I moving on from this personally wasn't a fan. He clearly wasn't either. Let's move on to a match that really revitalized the energy. Lola Vice and Mystery Iguana versus Finn
Did we
Balor.
cover
And
the Wyatt Six thing?
I said they came out, they jumped the clouds, and then that's all.
Oh, yeah, they came out, they jumped the clowns, put them through tables and stuff. It was pretty extreme.
So moving on to the next match. That this match was carried by JBO freaking out about the puppets on commentary.
Yeah, I mean that was basically the whole story of this match. It was like the puppets, and it was actually that the Finn Balor Demonito came alive actually without anyone moving it under the
I
apron.
It makes you wonder why this was even a mixed match or a mixed tag match to begin with, because clearly this was just a thing between Balor and Mr. Iguana.
Yeah,
But they throw in the story that Lola Vice wanted to prove that she was better than she was a year ago against Roxanne Perez, but that really could have just been a separate thing.
right, right. I mean that was I feel like that was just a whole another thing. Yeah. I feel like the main story here was Mr. Iguana versus Finn Balor.
It was, and Mr. Iguanas and Little Vice win the match. Get some fun stuff with the puppets. JBL freaking out on commentary. It was great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, because Mr. Iguana tried to early in the match hide the puppet, Finn Balor's puppet, under the ring. Well, that didn't work. Like I said, Demonito came to life, and then
Sentient puppet.
eventually, yeah, apparently, and then JBL started freaking out like that, crazy. And that's really what made the match, I think. And then over the course of the match, they get the puppets involved more. JBL getting more and more, crazy about it. It was actually very fun. I think it was funny.
As long as you don't think about the fact that, yes, this is what Finn Balor is doing now with his career, then it's actually very fun.
Yeah, I've kind of come to terms with Finn Balor's status on WWE TV.
Me too. That's why you just don't think about it.
Yeah, you just kind of leave it alone. The good old days, leave them behind.
There you go. Moving on and leaving this behind. Go on to the Fatal 4-Way match for the Latin American Championship. This is probably the match of the night right here. JD McDonough versus Elio Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yeah,
Right? Uh,
yeah, that's correct.
then again, saying Junior at the end is pretty redundant, but besides the point.
Well,
Versus
that's his
Ethan Page.
father. So his father was a junior.
Oh, he was also Junior?
Wait, was he a junior? No, was he? I don't know if he was a junior. I think maybe he's the junior. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know.
So if I were to say the son of Dr. Wagner, then that's just redundant to say Junior at the end of that.
So maybe his father is the junior, because that would not be redundant if his father's junior.
Anyway, the other two in the match were Dragon Lee and Ethan Page. They had a fantastic match. I really enjoyed it. Uh, Dr. Wagner Jr. retains.
No, El Hijo is Dr. Wagner Jr.
I'm trying to save myself from butchering Spanish. So,
Hijo. And so because you don't pronounce the H.
Leo de Dr. Jr. Wagner wins.
Okay, cool.
I butchered it again. I know. I'm struggling. That's why we're rushing through
El
the show.
Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
If you're going to watch anything from this show, definitely go back and watch this. That's what I would say.
Yeah, this match was very, it was fun. I mean, had some high spots. Um, Ethan Page, Dragon Lee really showed out, I think. I think Dragon
Everyone in
Lee is
this match.
always really, really good. And I think that Dragon Lee usually thrives in these types of matches.
My only gripe with this match is that the champion himself, Elio de Dr. Wagner Jr., was kind of an afterthought in the match. He didn't do a hell of a lot, but everyone else was very good.
Yeah, JD, not horrible. JD, he did like a little cool Spanish fly, I'll say. That was not bad.
I agree. Uh, Definitely check it out if you have a chance. Let's move on to the
Yeah,
main
all of
event
these guys
now.
worked very well together. I think like meshed together.
Yeah, I agree. Next up, Elio de Vikingo versus Dominic Mysterio for the Mega Championship. This
Yeah,
match, the whole thing was just trying to get to the end where Dom was crowned champion. The match itself is fun too. Get some Judgment Day interference. That doesn't work because they're chased off by Dragon Lee as Rey Mysterio. But then, of course, Ogre on the Americano comes to cost Vikingo the championship.
yes. I did not. I mean, of course, but he had to make an appearance. I thought Ronnie Americano was not going to show up, but here he is in the main event.
It's so crazy to me, man. I know it's a different guy under the mask now. It's just crazy to see El Grande Americano is over now.
He's over now. Um, and you know what? I think Chad Gable would not have reached this level.
No. Chad Gable wasn't doing it like straight. He was playing it as a comedy thing. Ludwig Guys is very much playing it straight.
He's fucking speaking Spanish, man. That's perspective.
Right. He's like
Not
actually
even
trying.
just Spanish, but he's like using like Mexican phrases and stuff. You know what I
You can
mean?
tell
Like it's not even like he's literally a part of the culture. He's trying to be part of the culture.
he's not, he doesn't want this to come off as offensive. And I think the fans really appreciate that.
Exactly. Exactly. He's showing the love. I saw his entrance where he sang the song. That was pretty cool.
Right. But anyway, voice crack. Anyway, this match was Dominic Mysterio winning the championship. I'm out. God, I'm really. We are not doing late night Wrassle Graps. That idea is right on the spot just because of
That
this
fucking
match.
idea is great, actually. I think it's a good idea.
Do you not hear how horrible I'm doing right now? We're not doing that.
We're doing it, man. We're doing it.
It's the last late night Wrassle Graps, if I have my say. But Rey
No, I
Mysterio
think it's
comes
fine.
out.
We're cooking right now, even though we're not. Even though we're cooked.
We're cooking. I sound like I'm struggling because I am.
Whatever, man. Don't worry about it.
We don't edit these things, so it's just going to come out like this.
So be it. You know what I mean?
Anyway,
This
Rey
match
Mysterio.
itself, I mean, I feel like it was carried by the interference.
It was, and it was carried by people wanting to see Dominic win, and he does. And he gets crowned by Rey Mysterio, and the Judgment Day celebrate at the end with Dominic.
Exactly. And there's not much drama there with Rey Mysterio. I think it was like he was cursing at Ray, like, put the belt on me. And then Ray did it. So,
I
because he said
thought,
he was going to do it.
I thought because they were saying, "Oh, Ray's cleared soon," I thought they were going to set up a match with Ray and Dom.
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, it turns out no. I thought they were going to do some sort of dramatic scene or whatever. Not really. It wasn't really much.
Yeah, I thought they could have.
It could have been more. Yeah, I agree. But no.
But in any case, that was Worlds Collide.
Apparently, El Grande Mexicano and Dominic Mysterio are very happy with each other. They're hugging each other. I guess they're
They're good
friends.
buddies.
Good home. They're homies together.
Very true. But that was the show overall. I'm gonna give it a solid thumbs in the middle.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
really,
I do agree.
I would take the last two matches and leave the rest of the show.
I'd take out the New Day match. Uh, Main event's pretty cool. Leave the fail four way, the opener. You know. The Natty match was alright.
It was all right. Um, really, the only match I was like, man, that was good was the Fatal 4-Way match. The rest of it was like, yeah, that's not bad. That was fine. That was all right. Nothing really other than that match really interested me much. I thought it was gonna be a lot better than it was, and maybe it's because I went in with such high expectations. But I think it's a solid thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs in the middle sounds about right.
But in any case, that's gonna do it for us here on Wrassle Graps. If you're watching on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment. If you're listening on a podcasting platform, 5 stars greatly appreciated. And if you want more of us, go check out the social medias. Give us a follow there. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.